Hello everybody. We're going to take a look at Unit 1.1H where we are adding two numbers with the same sign. Now at WAMAP they say add, and you could also just say combine, but they use the same word as when we add, and sometimes it causes confusion because people think that makes the number positive. But we're going to think of the word add as similar to combining, and we're going to find that when we combine two numbers that have the same sign, if they're both positive, the answer will be more positive, and if they're both negative, the answer will be more negative. And the two problems they gave us here, they're both negative numbers. Okay, so the first one, add -2 plus -3. So this plus sign is kind of redundant when they're saying to add them together or combine them. So we are combining -2 with -3. Okay, that's the first one. And the second one, it still says add, and we're combining -8 with -2. So if it's easier, you can use a number line, and you start, the first number is where you start, so you're starting at -8 on the number line, and when you subtract, you go to the left, more negative. You go two places and end up at -10. In the example question 1, you're starting at -2, and then, if you want to go literally and say adding would go to the right and go up, but the negative sign on the number reverses that direction, and so you start at -2 and go more negative. So the idea here, where WAMAP, they say add with the same sign, if the numbers are both negative, the that amount will be combined, so it will make it more negative. So we have, in the first one, let's take a look at the tablet. We have -2 and plus -3. So if we had a number line and say this was 5 and this was -5, and then 0 is right around here somewhere, we would start at -2, and we would want to go right because it's saying plus. But when we set out to the right from -2, but then we run into the negative number, which pushes us back the other way, and we go 3, -3, -4, -5. We go 3 more places, and we end up at -5, which is our answer. Okay. Then in the second example, we're adding these two numbers, so we're combining -8 with -2. So same kind of deal. If we have a 10 here, zeros around here, -10 here, there's a -5, and then -8 around here maybe. The first number is always where we start, so we're starting at -8 right here, and we're subtracting 2. So negative always goes to the left, subtraction goes to the left, so -8 is where we start. We're taking away 2, so we go to the left 2 more places, -9, -10. -10 is going to be our answer. And let's put those in at WAMAP and see what they say. So first one we said -5, and the second one we said -10. And I'm curious if when we answer these, we'll submit these. So this one was correct. We'll get a similar question, see if it's positive. No, they're both negative. So you'll just have to watch for that. Let's see what a similar question here is. -7 minus 17. So you can think of it as combining the value, putting the value together, and then keeping the negative sign because they both have negatives. Okay, give these a try, and if you run into trouble, message me from inside WAMAP. Let me know. I'll give you some help.